G'day viewers and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. Well, today I'm here at Mega Tyres for a Tech Talk segment all about tyres. Tom, g'day and welcome.
Pleased to meet you, Rusty. How are you?
Yep, very good, thanks mate. Now, tell me first of all a little bit about Mega Tyres.
Mega Tyres, well, we opened the store 6 years ago. There was nothing here, and we've grown the business in 6 years. We get a lot of customers from all over the place. They come from Heathcote, they came from Benalla, everywhere, and mostly our locals, of course.
All right, and the local being?
The locals in our area, which is Craigieburn, Roxburgh Park, Faulkner,
Camberfield.
Camberfield, all those local areas.
All right, mate, no worries at all. Now, Tom, there's more to tyres than what most people think about, and I've written some questions down because I thought this is a Tech Talk segment. We want to get a little bit more detail than just saying, well, we changed a tyre, they're black and they've got a hole in it. I think that's your motto.
Black round with a hole in the middle, that's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
But there is a bit more to that. So how do you select a good tyre?
Well, how do you select a good tyre? Most people want a tyre that's comfortable, that gives them a comfortable ride.
Yes.
Decent mileage and no road noise whatsoever. They're sick of all the tyres with road noises.
And I suppose there's different budgets for different people as well.
Yes, there is. There's budgets from $49 up to $990 for tyres.
Yeah, so there's a big choice, a lot of variation out there. So there's a lot of factors that play into that. Now, we're going to go into a little bit more detail about what does actually the tyres mean by the sizes.
Most important thing that what I'd like to show people out there is where they can find their tyre size on the actual tyre. If you have a look closely here on the side near the rim, it's got a size and it says 245 40 ZR17. Now that's the actual size of the tyre. That's what we need to know when people ring us up, because we ask what size tyre they've got and they don't know. But this is the easiest way. It's on the tyre itself. Now, just to explain to you what that all means, 245, which is at the front, that is your width. So that is 245 centimetres. Turning the tyre around again, going to the 40, that is the profile of your tyre. And your 17 is your rim size.
What are some of your tips in regards to maintaining tyres and keeping the longevity of tyres?
Well, Rusty, same as everything else, you've got to look after the product. So you've just fitted 4 tyres to your car and then you drive out of the shop. Most people,
not doing a burnout there?
Most people don't, but yes, we do get a lot of people doing burnouts. But what you've got to do, what the public's got to do, is check their tyre pressures. The best time to do that, so you don't forget, is every time you fill up your tank with petrol, is also check your tyre pressures and maintain your pressures at the right PSI. Doing that, you will save a lot of your tyre wear, and of course it'll give you a better ride and so forth.
All right, very good points. Now, what do actually tread patterns do for a tyre?
Well, different tread patterns will give you different capabilities. Your tyre will handle better around corners, braking and all that kind of thing.
All right. Now, when we talk about motoring, like motorsports, like V8 supercars,
yes,
or Formula One, there's a lot of technology that goes in tyres, and they say that tyres can actually win a race or lose a race, wet and dry and all that kind of stuff, but the technology, how does that transgress down into normal motoring like you and I driving along the street today?
Well, it's basically the same thing, except that we're not doing the speeds that the racing drivers are doing. But in saying that, like when you brake, you want a tyre that's going to pull you up. You don't want it to go sliding into the back of the car in front of you. But that depends. If you're on the mobile texting, you might be too close, so that's not your tyre problem.
No, it's a driver.
Yes.
Right, okay. Now, does braking have a factor on tyres or just makes them wear out?
No, braking doesn't have, it does have a slight factor on the tyres, but again, it depends on how you drive. Like I say to most of our customers, we don't have auto barns in Australia like they do in Europe, where you're doing 200,000, 200 k's.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah, a lot. 200 k's an hour, and at a roundabout, you're not going to go around it at 120. You're going to go around it, at a sensible speed.
Yeah, all right. And do you find that a lot of people don't check their spare tyre? Because obviously they're trying to do all 4 tyres, but they forget their spare?
Yes, 9 out of 10 people don't even know they've got a spare. We've had some funny stories where people come in and they've got a puncture and they've driven it on a flat, and I say, well, why didn't you put your spare on? I didn't know I've got one. So you get all those scenarios.
Amazing, isn't it, in this day and age?
Yes, it is. It is.
All right, Fred. Well, thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper. I really appreciate it from the Tech Talk point of view.
Thank you, Russell.
You've done a great job with my Monaro with the new tyres fitted on there, and actually found out there was actually some more problems than we actually realised.
Yes, in the alignment sector.
Yeah.
Your wheel alignment was out, front and rear, but mostly on your left-hand side, where your bolts were back to front for some strange reason.
Well, it wasn't me working on them, I can tell you that now, folks, but obviously someone who had been doing work previously hadn't done it correctly, so it's always good to go to an astute, professional tyre place like Mega Tyres.
Thank you, and that's very important.
Yeah. All right, Tom, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rusty.
Thanks for being on Bumper to Bumper Tech Talk.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Cheers.
See you next time.
Hi, I'm Wasa. Hi.
And hi, I'm Tom.
It's hard, I know.
Nah, it's serious, bro, man.
Why are you laughing? No.
He was good.
Very good.
Yeah. All right, I'm Wasa.
Come on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I'm Wasa.
No.
Hi, Wasa.
I am Wasa. I am Wasa. I am Wasa.
I am Wasa.
I am Wasa.
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.